roles that you put together on the reel? Like, what were you trying to highlight about yourself?
So remember how I said I've been compared to Jennifer Lawrence? She's actually one of my biggest inspirations. What I love about her is her transitions. Like she can in one take go from happy to realization to like manic crying. And I'm like,
Oh,
so
Silver Linings Playbook was like you like that movie.
that is exactly what I based one of my scenes off of for my reel. It's the
Nice.
restaurant scene where she freaks the fuck out. So
Yeah, and the guy's just like, did you have to get a scene partner for that, or is it just on
I
you?
did that.
Oh.
I actually recasted that one several times. That was the one I was most nervous about because I was like, this is an important role. I need someone that I can feed off of. I need like someone good. And like every person that like I knew personally just like kept falling through. Like, I'm like, I know that you can do this. And then they'd be like, I can't anymore. And then the next person, same thing. And it came to like 3 days before shooting and like someone referred someone. We had a few Zoom calls, and the first time I was like, this isn't exactly what I want. So I like gave him the feedback. I was like, this is my constructive criticism, like work on these things. And then our next call, he crushed it. And I was like, this guy's teachable. I can work with this. So shout out to Harold. He saved me.
So you did the tea, you did the Raisin Bran, you did the whole scene?
Yep. Yep. I mean,
Nice.
it's not that scene. It was rewritten. It was it's its own unique scene, but knowing that that was the inspiration, you can probably connect the dots of like, oh, that's the moment when.
Oh, so it was more of an adaptation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, cool.
It's about she's like mad that he's flirting with the waitress, and there becomes like this whole argument over peach cobbler, and they start using like the word peach cobbler to mean like fucking someone.
So all right, so you actually invented your own little scene, but you actually just honestly just had like a fundamental vibe.
I knew the feelings I wanted to convey.
Yes.
And what I wanted to put the character through, and then I was like, well, how can we get there?
So you created a little comedy.
Kind of, yeah.
Not deliberately, but
it ends up being a fight over like the waitress, and then at the end, the waitress is on my side, and she's like, "Here's your peach cobbler," and then smashes it in his face.
Nice.
So like I'm crying, and then I'm like crying, and then.
So you put in some dynamics, you put in the work, and you
There's
wrote
a lot of this, but I love it.
Is it there at the table, or did like walking from the car, or just like leaving?
It's at the table. It starts with like her and her thoughts, and he comes back from the bathroom, and she's like trying to like bring up like where they're going next in the relationship and why she hasn't like made certain moves in her career, because she's like, well, it's about us. And then rather than paying attention to her, he starts like flirting with the waitress. So she's just like, you know.
Are we talking Bradley Cooper and Silver Linings type of flirting, where it's like
that kind of oblivious? I wouldn't say that kind of flirting, but that kind of like, I don't understand what your problem is. Like, I'm just a guy. Like,
it seems like, I don't know, you guys were definitely, it seems like these two characters must have been dating for quite some time to be at that level of
she's sick of his shit.
Yeah, it's just like, and now you're starting to nitpick at all of his stuff, and now it's like, you know what, let's see if he actually understands what I'm trying to say, and we'll do a test right here. Peach cobbler.
Yep.
This is actually, wow, that's actually really a good idea. I hope somebody actually gets inspired to make their own stuff and stop wasting your time. Honestly, like, don't just work to pay the rent, be creative.
Entirely my attitude. Like, so often I've just had things not go the way I want, and rather than throw a fit about it, I'm like, I'll do it myself.